Light Science Technology Holdings specialises in creating manufacturing bespoke solutions for our global clients. We bring together market-leading controlled environment agriculture technologies and quality-led UK-based manufacturing to help our customers grow more with less.
So formed in 1997, UK Circuits is a contract electronics manufacturer with a UK facility. We pride ourselves on investing our time to get it right, ensuring the design, manufacture, testing and inspection is engineered perfectly.
Members of the LST team collaborated with another company to solve clients' lighting issues for one of the first ever vertical farms built in the UK. Our approach was to build from the ground up, using our experience in lighting and sensor technology, resulting in a bespoke build that the competitors could not match. As a result, we delivered over £170,000 worth of savings. Out of this was born Light Science Technologies. We used our experience with this project to gain traction in the market and build Light Science Technologies. Light Science Technologies provides a fully integrated technology solution across multiple indoor applications, including vertical farms, glass houses and polytunnels. We're a highly attractive agri-tech market growing at 21% currently.
The lab is a bespoke lab. It's been built specifically to understand and work in plant biology and working with farmers. The lab is built in a way that we have a whole section which is specifically for preparing samples for analysis. We have an area which is just for seed preparation, for planting into our grow room, in which we've got 6 grow chambers. And later in the year, we're moving into an even more bespoke facility that has 2 large walk-in chambers. Specific recipes are really important to growers. They need to make sure that they have the right amount of nutrient, water, light, temperature and humidity, CO2, around a particular crop so they can get the best possible yields. We need to understand exactly the environment they're growing in, what type of crop they're growing, and the conditions that they have available to them. It's at that point we bring in the high tech and we start to tweak those environments and add in the specialist light to solve the issues that may be there.
We've not designed a product-led service, it's a technology-led service. So we've thought about technologies both available now and where they might go in the future. Our modular approach really adds value to our customers. We have a design that's typically 80% standard, made of core components, but we then allow 20% customization so that we can adapt and change that design to fit our clients' building, their architecture, their infrastructure, and that really sets us apart. It means that we can tailor the solution, tailor the turnkey options available to our core clients. When we talk about light recipes, we've designed a system within our LED architecture, which means we can seamlessly change light recipes. So we can add whites, yellows, greens, blues, reds, all the typical standard PAR spectrums. But the architecture of our board means that we can interchange those seamlessly and adapt them to meet the client's needs. Our product itself is currently over 90% recyclable and reusable going forward. So, sustainability is a core value of ours, and we've enabled that as part of one of our USPs within the product.
So we normally approach the design process with an initial brief, which then gets developed on CAD software as a concept design. This then gets tested using stress and thermal analysis to see if it will work virtually. And then we further develop it into a physical prototype, which then gets tested in the real world. So this testing process is important as it shows us how the products will react in real life, and we can then be sure that it won't fail while it's in the customer's environment.
Our technology is designed to sense everything in the environment. And by bringing that data together, we can then develop control systems and are building lighting systems that will adapt to the environment. Most agriculture is based on a reactive response. Plant looks floppy, we give it more water and nutrient, but the damage is already done. What we're building is a system that actually looks ahead and knows what will happen in a day, a week, a month. And therefore it generates a response before it happens. So the plant never gets floppy and doesn't fall over and die. The data that we collect improves performance by absolutely studying it in fine detail. Historically, most science would have thrown any numbers that look spurious out the window. And by concentrating and focusing on the results we want for our customers, the data will tell us how to develop the best environment for them with the technology available that we have.
The beauty of our design means that we've already allowed for future integration of sensor technologies. This is a great added value to our customers because it means that when they choose to add in a sensor technology, they can look to control their environment at a much more granular detail. This will enable them to reduce any suboptimal performances, whether that be in the environmental controls or ultimately from our point the light itself. This will greatly help reduce any capex, which ultimately will have a positive impact on the bottom line.
LSTH is an exciting and dynamic place to work. The employees are a real integral part of the business. We always ensure that our people feel valued, which is really important. The business is growing, and as a team we are fully focused on the future.
The technology in the future is AI, artificial intelligence. By gathering all of that data, we can actually get the computer to start thinking in advance. So delays in the production of food actually don't happen. It's not just about food, there's also medicine. With that level of technology, you've all been into hospital and had one of those things stuck on your finger, and it looks through your finger and bounces a signal back and then measures what it sees inside. The level of accuracy the new sensors provide enable us to look at a lot more things than just blood pressure or blood oxygen. We may be able to look at glucose eventually, which would help with a non-invasive method for diabetes.